ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey River channel for all of you watching around the world. I see you. You know what time it is. We're number one for all of you watching around the world today. On this stream, we are going to be doing something insane. And for all of you watching, let's make sure that we wait a little bit for the people out here that are working. There's a lot of people that are working today. Today's currently Thursday. Yes, Thursday, January 30th, 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching, I'm prepared to give you a heck of a stream. For all of you watching around the world today, we are going to be POV style, yes, POV style, opening up Elijah Craig 18 whiskey. We're going to do the review on it. And also, we're going to do a little bit of ASMR POV style cooking, some beautiful steaks. Now, for all of you watching, if this is your first time watching, let me say this for a lot of you first time watchers, all of you first time, if this is your first time watching, yes, I got blonde hairs. I'm a dark, tall man, and my name is the Reaper, and at the end of the day, if you like what you see with the whiskeys, if you like cooking, if you like topics, if you like a good stream on a daily basis, don't forget to subscribe up here in the corner. We don't only drink whiskeys lately. Lately, I've been drinking a couple other things just to motivate some people to, get out of the box. Point of the matter is, today we're going to be doing a little bit of Elijah Craig, and for all of you watching, don't forget, if you hit that like button, it helps out a bunch. Super chats are king here. There's a lot of people that send me messages on those short videos. A lot of people send me messages on short videos and send me messages on Instagram. Remember, super chats are king. And for all of you, that's how to get through to me on the show. If you want to get on the show, super chats are the way to get on the show. Shout outs to my wrenches I see. So today, I have prepared something amazing for you. You know what? We're going to say this. Let's say this ahead of time. I'm just going to rip it. I'm just going to rip it now. Let me rip it now and say it. All right? This bottle, let's rip it now and say it. Let's rip it now and say it. This bottle is the absolutely worst thing I've ever tasted with the age statement. This bottle right here has been the one bottle that I've always told you guys, and I've always told myself I'll regret and never buy ever again. This is Elijah Craig 18. Now, this one is from 2024, so it might be a little bit different. But the point of the matter is, the reason why I'm bringing you to light on this, look at the color on this bad boy. Look at that amber. Look at the amber on the left side. Oof, look at my eyes. Did you see this? Look at that. A little bit amber, a little bit of richness. You can tell that this is aged. Point of the matter is, very dark juice is coming out of Heaven Hill, if you guys don't know already, Heaven Hill. And this is an Elijah Craig single barrel. Now, you're probably asking, Reaper, if you say you're number one, why are you showing number 2 or number 10 product? This is actually a number one rated bourbon whiskey that everybody really wants. Only difference is between you and me and between a lot of other people, some people can't afford this. Not only they can't afford it, they don't like the light proof. When I first had this bottle, long time ago, I think the first time I had this bottle was, I believe, 9 to 10 years ago. When I first had it, I told myself, you know what, this is a waste of money. There's something wrong with it. A couple years went by after I had it again, and then I had a bottle, right? And didn't like it. Point of the matter is, the last time I tried it was about maybe, give or take. Probably the last time I tried it, other than those other times, was, give or take, before I started the channel. All right, before I started the channel, so we're talking about maybe, let me see, maybe a couple years ago, and I still didn't find the need to show you this on this channel. By the way, Edgar Romeo, I see you. First one in the channel today, Edgar Romeo. I see you, Edgar. So on this stream, why am I putting this on here? Why am I putting this on here? Why am I putting Elijah Craig? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to the Reaper crew? Well, let's just say it like this. This bottle, we're going to put it right here. It's the first thing we're going to drink. We're going to go straight into it. Reason why we are officially putting this bottle on the stream is because, let's just say it like this, okay? You have to understand, these bottles, look at the top. These bottles are single barrels. So, I'm going to say this ahead of time. I've had bottles, whiskey bottles before that weren't so good. I've had single barrels that just are not good. And then I've gone back to the same bottle, different single barrels, and they've been good. But I've never found a bottle, out of the 3 or the 2 that I've had, I've never found a bottle that's ever good. So on this stream, we're going to see. We're going to pop this open. We're going to pop this open. And we're going to see. We're going to see. Is it really, really good? Is it worth it? Elijah Craig, 18. Now, before I do this, before I pop this open, I'm going to tell you guys, I hope you enjoy the stream. Today is Thursday. I've been playing around with the titles, and I've been playing around with the thumbnails, so hopefully you guys really enjoy the stream. This is an 18-year bourbon whiskey. Now, it does tell you the barrel number. Here we go. Barrel number 6732, bottled 6/5/2024. This is Elijah Craig, single barrel 18. Okay, let's start popping this open, and let's really, really go deep. Here we go. Let's pop this open. All right, don't let me down, Elijah Craig. You always let me down with this 18. Don't do it now. But look at the amber. Look at the amber on this. This bottle goes for about $350, $500, $600. I've seen this as much as $700 at the store, $69.99. I paid about $200. And here we go. Let's pop this open. Here we go. So here we go, baby. The one bottle that I never wanted to show you. We're showing it today on a Thursday. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's just look inside. Looks nice. It's a little bit, I think you can tell. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's almost amber. Super amber. Super, super amber. Look at that. Super amber. Look at that beautiful thing. It's beautiful. It is nice. Okay, here we go. Elijah Craig 18. 18-year Elijah Craig. If you guys see it, hopefully you guys can see it because I can't see. I can't see a squat. I can't see a squat. Here we go. We're going to do this. And for all of you watching, here we go. We're gonna do this right. Here we go. Cheers, 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 all of you. Let's nose this up. Here we go. That nose is ridiculous. That nose is ridiculous. That nose is ridiculous. Last time I had this one, I remember that the nose was just vanilla. Vanilla. Last time I had this, it was like vanilla. It was almost, how can I explain to you? I didn't like it at all. It was almost sharp the last time I tried this one. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of oak. That's a wood. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. That's beautiful, though. I'm going to say super, super, super. I'm going to say for this one, super. I'm going to say this right now, 2024. It's going good so far. 2024, the nose on here, ridiculous, ridiculous. Almost, if I can say. Oak note on here before I never liked before. Now, on this 2024 single barrel, it is just so ridiculously good. This might be the most ridiculous 18 I've ever had in my life. This is really insane. Man, this is good. You know what this reminds me of, the oak note on here? It reminds me of most of these. Some of these have like a nice, sweet, almost like popcorn style oak note, and sometimes these are a little bit, they're high proof, yes. Oh, by the way, the proofing on this one, very low, okay? 90 proof. But some of these have like a beautiful, beautiful oak note that you just can't deny the high proofs are really, really, really not. They're always the best. Oak note on here is really nice on this Elijah Craig 18. This is a single barrel. Again, let me repeat to you. If you get it at 2024, you have a chance. If you get a 2024 bottle, is a 2024 bottle. If you get a 2024 bottle, this might be close to the oak note that I'm smelling. Again, they're single barrels, so they're going to be placed differently in the warehouse. All right, let's nose this one out again. I'm getting a little bit of corn, sweet, sweet corn now. Vanilla on here is coming out a lot, kind of like before, like I remember. But as a matter of fact, this one's going on with the oak note, and the oak note on here is pretty much, it's a little bit different than I had before. The last time I had before, again, I'm trying to compare this to the last time I had, because the experience that I had with these Elijah Craigs have nothing been very good at all. But this one, 2024, right now, this 2024 right now, it smells really good. Just, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to go out the limb and just say this. I'm going to go out the limb and just say this. This is the first ever Elijah Craig 18 that I have nosed out that is ridiculous. This nose is precisely ridiculous. It almost smells like a flan. I don't know if you guys ever had the dessert. It's like a Hispanic dessert. It's called flan. If you ever had flan, it has to have a sweet, sweet, nice, sugary caramel type of a nose. And the oak note is just ridiculous. I'm going to say this, the oak note on here is ridiculous. I can't stop talking about that wood. Elijah Craig, 18, I can't stop talking about that wood. Here we go for all of you. Here we go. I can't get over this. I can't get over this nose. This nose is ridiculous. I honestly can't get rid. You know what? We're going to put this over here. Let me just talk about the nose real quick. The nose is exceptional. I think this nose is probably one of the best noses that I've had this week. You guys seen me talk about Old Forester 10-year, the nose on the Old Forester 10-year gray. We had it yesterday. And then also one of the craziest noses that we've had so far this year, I believe what was it, boys? Reaper Crew, I think it was one of the craziest noses that I've had this year. As a matter of fact, I went back to one of the Bookers. That was ridiculous. The nose on the Bookers that I had recently was ridiculous. Which one that I had recently that I said, wow, this is insane. I'm trying to figure it out. Which one was it? I can't remember off my head, but I'm going to say this right now. This is, there we go. Larceny and the Stag. Larceny and the Stag, two of the craziest noses that I've had this month. In January, two of the craziest noses that the nose is just exceptional. Just the smell was exceptional. Okay, so Here we go. Let's go straight into it, okay? I want to get into this. And for all of you watching, cheers, all of you. What do you guys think I'm going to think of this? You think I'm going to think it's going to be bad? You think I think it's going to be good? This has always let me down. 18. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to Elijah Craig. 18. We just popped it open just now, and I want to tell you I've had this before, but I've never had a 2024. This is a 2024 bottle. It's a single barrel. If you ever buy these, you could give it a risk. If I like this, let me say this. If I like this, that means you could give it a risk on the 2024 edition barrels, the ones that have 2024. You could give it a try, and I'm pretty sure you'll probably like it. We'll see. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Ripper crew, you know what time it is. Let's drink this up. Ooh. Is this really happening right now? Is this wait? Is this really happening right now? Let me say it's not happening. Let me say it's not happening right now. Let me say it's not happening, please. It's happening. This is Elijah Craig. It's happening. And that's my first sip of the day. I haven't had any whiskey today. This is my first sip. It's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to have to say something right now. This is, for what I'm drinking right now, 2024 bottle. This is 2024 bottle. This was distilled in 6/5/2024. So that's a 2024 bottle. If I can say one thing right now, I'm smiling, okay? I'm smiling and I'm blown away a little bit. But the first sip shouldn't count, okay? Let's put the first sip away. Haven't drank anything today. All I drank today, all my day was, I think, water, Arizona tea. So here we go. We can't judge it like that. Here we go. You guys ready? Now this is gonna be the real one. Here we go. Why is it? It tastes. This is good. This is good. This is good now. I'm getting a little bit of kick. Okay, let me start by saying what I'm tasting, because I'm really blown away. I'm blown away because, how can I say that? If you watch a movie 3 times and you watch it the 4th time, you start to notice, wait a minute, the 4th time has to be better. But if you do watch the remake of the same movie with a different producer, oof, now we're talking. And that's what I feel on this one. This is a 2024. The ones I've had were previous years, couple years. I think one of them was 2016. A different one, I believe, was 2019. And the most recent Elijah Craig that I had, I believe, was 2021. I think it was 2021. 2021 was the last. 2021 was the last one. It was before I even started the channel. And I even knew before starting the channel. I even knew Elijah Craig was just the 18. Don't get it. But this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching right now, let's do us a little favor. Reaper crew, hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times. This is what we're gonna do. By the way, look at that. Look at the top. Beautiful top. Nice and gold. I kind of wish that in the year 2024 they would finally do the rubber tops, because if this goes bad on me, I lose all my whiskey. I can't let that happen, right? Hopefully they go start using. Let me start by saying I don't want to judge this yet. Let's keep on drinking this. Now let me say this, proofing. 90 proof. 90 proof. 90 proof. 200. I believe I paid $230 some dollars. $230 some dollars, okay? All right, $230 some dollars. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me nose it one more time. The nose is unbelievable. The nose is unbelievable. The nose is unbelievable. Let me say this. The nose is unbelievable. Let me start saying the nose is really, really unbelievable. I really, really can say this is my fancy. This is my fancy. This is my nose. I love this. Oak, 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 wood, 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 sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. This is really, really insane. Ladies, if you like that hard wood, there's a good amount of hard wood in here. You can tell it's rich. Look at my glass. My glass is getting, look at that. You see the richness? My glass is getting really, this is fairly nice. This is fairly nice. Okay, here we go. Thank you so much, you guys, for hitting that like button. If you have hit that like button, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So again, here we go. Let's nose this one out one more time. The nose is remarkable. It's almost like they did a toasted barrel, but it's not a toasted barrel. They basically aged their whiskey for 18 years. I think if they would have aged it anymore, I think it would have been still the same. I don't think you would have been able to tell much of a difference. The oak note is very, very nice. It's just wood, with a slight bit of vanilla, just a slight bit of vanilla. And then the best part about this right now that I'm just saying and I'm just ecstatic about is that you get a sweet, almost like a popcorn vibe, sweet popcorn vibe. Yes. You could believe it. Sweet popcorn vibe. The oak note is not the dominant factor on here. It's a vanilla note. And the wood. Here we go. We got Bruce Wayne. Shout out to Bruce Wayne. Thank you, Bruce Wayne, for adding to the stream. First super chat in the house, $10 super chat. So Bruce. Thank you so much, Bruce. Bruce over here, he says, let me read it for all of you, and I would recommend a lot of you to get that. Redo your memberships. If you don't redo your memberships, you lose a color on those emojis. Bruce Wayne, thank you so much. Bruce Wayne says over here, can I get one double, please? Can I get one double, please? Man, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm going to do this for Bruce, okay? You're going to get a double. Here we go. You're going to get a double. That's a good idea. You're going to get a double, my man. Here we go. Let's do a double. This is Elijah Craig. Let's do a double. That's a good idea. Sheesh. We're gonna do a double just because Bruce Wayne wants a double. We're gonna give it. Bruce Wayne, thank you so much for adding to the stream. Now it's a big pour. It's a beautiful. Look at how amber it is. Okay, let me just talk about this real quick. I want to make sure that you guys understand why I bought this. The reason why I bought this, let me explain to you guys. And this is not a selling point. The company's not, Heaven Hill's not telling me. Shout out to Bruce Wayne. So the company's not telling me to say anything. I'm buying this myself. You've seen it on the short video. You could go check it out. If you don't believe me, go check it out. I buy this myself, and I document this for some of you suckers out there that start saying that the companies promote me. They're not promoting me. I don't want them to promote me. Why? Because I'm only taking a big contract. That's all I'm taking if anything happens. Point of the matter is, I bought this bottle because in my head, I've always thought that a single barrel, and we all should know this, whenever it says single barrel on the bottle, you see this? All right, when it says single barrel on the bottle, you have to expect that it's from one barrel. It's a very unique barrel. It's this barrel. It's a barrel that comes out of, well, Kentucky, and there's only one barrel in Kentucky. There's only one barrel. Literally, nobody else in the world has the barrel except you. And they bottle up to 200 bottles, sometimes up to 215. And if there's like an 18-year, right? If there was a little bit of evaporation. Maybe they're getting 158 bottles out of that one barrel. So it's a very unique bottle, right? So I'm paying the price. I'm paying $200 and some dollars, knowing in fact that this is one of a kind barrel. It's coming out from one barrel. And if for some of you that don't know what a barrel is, I know there's a lot of people out there. What's a barrel? You got some accent. You got some accent. I don't got some accent. I'm just from Miami. Point of the matter is, this is a barrel, right? Obviously, if anybody thinks it's this, a real barrel, like a whiskey barrel. Anyways, the point of the matter is a single barrel. There's no other barrel out there that's going to be unique except this one. This is the barrel that I'm buying. This is the bottle that I'm buying, and that bottle has the number of the barrel. And I think it's so unique, right? I've always thought that. Previously, I've never really put two and two together. Like, you know what? You should just get it. It's a single barrel. Till yesterday, I guess we could say, till yesterday, I said, you know what? It's finally time. It's finally time. My YouTube channel's getting big, and we're all getting huge, right? That's what she said. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. We're gonna drink this up. Let me say this. Bruce Wayne, and for all of you, the one factor of this bottle that's ridiculous right now is that it's so oily. It's almost like it's so oily. It's like I'm having olive oil. It's like I'm having whiskey olive oil. It is so oily. It's going down my mouth. I'm going through my teeth. My cheeks are getting filled up with that oily richness. My throat is getting that wood. That's what she said. I'm going to say this ahead of time. This Elijah Craig single barrel that I got, Bruce Wayne, is right now. I'm not going to say yeah. I'm not going to say yeah. But I'm going to say this. If I'm smiling, it means something. It means a lot. If I'm pouring myself a double just because Bruce Wayne wants me to, I pour myself a double because I know it's good. This Elijah Craig single barrel right now is blowing me away. I usually have horrible luck with these. I have horrible luck with these. Every year that I've tried it, the couple years that I've tried it, I've had horrible luck with these. And you guys know my favorite bottle out there is, yes, my favorite bottles out there. I got insane amount of barrel proof Elijah Craig's. Why would I not have? Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Hey, Jim, look how amber it is. It's beautiful, man. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a high-end allocated bourbon whiskey here in America. Here we go. Let's drink this up. It's as if this is the crazy part. I'm getting a tad bit of almost like we're not going to say a dry oak note, but it is a little bit dry. We're not going to say it's a dry oak note on here. And if you don't know what a dry oak note is, if you ever have a whiskey that has a dry oak note, it sucks up all the saliva in your mouth and it just keeps it dry. Joe Waters with the super chat in the house. Joe Waters, welcome back, Arco Man. He says over here, if you say EC single barrel release is good this time, I'll take your word for it. They have taken my money too many times on the what did it say? On the one bottle. Yes, I'm going to say this. But wait, I'm not done. On the 18. Yes, 100%, Joe Waters, 100%. 100%. But you have to understand something. Okay, I'm still drinking this. Look at how amber. I'm still drinking this, and I'm still I'm really, really smiling. Now, there's a reason why I'm smiling. First off, the oak note is very much almost like popcorn sweet, and also not only like popcorn sweet, it gives it a perfect flavor on that vanilla that's not overly enhanced. Sometimes an overly sweet bourbon whiskey kills the vibe, and it makes it horrible. I also do not like a lot of fruit notes, especially if I find strawberry. I don't like it too much. This doesn't have none of that. You have a rich, oily, beautiful oak note, dedicated on the back end with a little bit of leather. The leather note isn't overwhelming. I can taste the leather on here, and the leather that I'm tasting is just perfect. It's not to the point that you guys are not going to like this because there's too much leather. There's some of my other bottles that I like that have leather. I'm going to say I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps, my man. I'm getting goosebumps. Woo! I'm getting goosebumps out here. I don't know why I keep on getting goosebumps. I get goosebumps lately. I've been getting goosebumps lately. This is really... Okay, let me drink this up. This is really, really good. This is really, really good. This single barrel is really, really good. This single barrel is, I don't know if you guys can tell, I've never really, on the stream, I never really drank a whiskey so fast. And that's actually good. Because if you drink high proof whiskey fast, you're dead. You're dead. But this one's not high proof, it's 90 proof. And let me explain to you what makes this perfect. Just this bottle, 2024, single barrel, give it a shot. Let me explain to you something. I find some of these notes every sip that I'm taking, and every time I'm taking a different sip, I'm finding more stuff. Initially, I didn't find the leather. Now I'm finding a little bit of leather. And on the back end, the oak note, it's almost clinged on to my gums. The oak note is like clinged on to my gums, and I have a tobacco note that I'm tasting right now. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but this is low proof. It's not supposed to happen with a low proof whiskey. It's not supposed to happen with a low proof whiskey. You have to understand, look at how amber it is. Look at how amber it is. You have to understand, this is low proof. Low proof whiskey usually shouldn't give you that long finish. This is pretty long for what I'm tasting. The oak note is just sticking on to my gums, it's sticking on to my palate, and it's really, really ridiculous. Here we go, let's go again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't hit that like button, hit like. We're gonna start cooking soon, don't you worry. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna cook. This thing is ridiculous. I'm starting to get caramel. Nice, beautiful caramel. Still a lot of wood. Tobacco, light tobacco. I'm going to say like the lightest tobacco you can think of. Not like in Connecticut. We're still in the realm of maybe this is a little bit rich. We're in the realm of maybe like a Maduro cigar, a little bit of tobacco. This is really nice. It's popping off my tongue too. That oak note, very nice. I'm just getting a combination of really everything here. I don't get fruits on here. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I don't get fruits on here. So if you're expecting some fruits, if you're a Fruit of the Loom type of a dude, okay, if you're a Fruit of the Loom type of a dude, I don't expect you guys to like this. There's no fruits. There's no fruits that I find right now. But I'm also getting. This is the crazy part. We just had a couple sips. Right? The crazy part about right here, right now, I'm getting a lot of different notes. Let me finish this off. I think what I'm getting, that I'm finding, and this is what's making this perfect. Let me tell you what I'm finding that's making this perfect. On this 18, the single barrel 18. By the way, I'm going to put the light on. Let's put the light on. I did tell some of my. I told some of my members. If you're a member, don't forget. The day we did stream, and I did tell a lot of people, especially Edgar Romeo, that this was available here in Florida. If you were able to buy one of these, congratulations. You have an Elijah Craig. If you were able to buy one of these, congratulations. You have an Elijah Craig 18. This is really nice. Now let me explain to you what makes this unique. There's one flavor there that's really popping only on this bottle right now that I'm tasting. And I think I figured out what it is. Before I do anything, I'm gonna nose this one more time. And I think that's what it is. I think I figured out what it is that's really making this a little bit shine. It's a little shine to give it a little bit of beautifulness. I did say that there was no fruits. When I said there was no fruits, I didn't mean citrus. No, I didn't mean citrus. I meant apple. There's no apple. There's no cherry. There's no cherry. There's no raspberry. I don't taste a raspberry on here. I taste one little note that I'm very familiar with. Let me drink it up again. Okay, so we have a little bit left, right? Here we go. That's so good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say it right now. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. That is beautiful. The little pop that I'm tasting, it's making my mouth a little bit, almost like sour. I'm making my mouth a little bit sour, like, what's the word? A little bit sour, a little bit like watering. My mouth is watering right now, just drinking this. And what it is, what the flavor that I'm getting, the little palate, I have a overripe orange, overripe citrus. I don't know if you guys know those small little oranges. You guys ever? I used to eat the little oranges to the gym before going to the gym. I know Edgar Roman goes to the gym every day. I would do that to hop myself up and give myself a little bit of something. They're small little oranges that you could just peel. There's no seeds. You can just peel them. I forgot what they're called. You guys let me know in the chat room. I'm not an orange expert. I'm not an orange expert. But it's a little tiny little orange. Usually it's flat. They sell them in bags. And usually, if it gets super ripe, I'm gonna say this: if it gets super ripe, the orange, it gives you almost like a nostalgic taste. It takes you back to the days. Somebody said naranja. No, it's like a little orange. I forgot the name. There's a special name for it. They're really tiny and really tiny and really juicy. Really tiny and really juicy. Not a big orange, not a big navel orange. They're like a small, tiny little orange. Tiny. Somebody said, here we go. I think somebody has a rye clementine, one of those small ones. It's like really small and really good. The point of the matter is, let me say this. It has like a beautiful punch of that citrus. It's that orange that I'm tasting, and I'm very familiar with that orange because I used to peel it before the gym. I used to peel it, small little thing. I used to peel it before the gym, and I could go to the gym. But it gives me a little bit of sugar vibe before I go to the gym so that I don't faint. I remember that. Look, this is so good. If you guys don't believe me how good this is, let me just say this. This bottle right here is so good right now. I can say officially for a lot of you, we're going to say this right now. I got to pour myself more. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've never had an Elijah Craig 18 so good in my life. So again, let's recap. Let's recap on the notes. Let's recap on the notes. Oh my Lord. Now I'm smelling it. It's even more richer. Holy Lord. How is it possible? And this son of a gun gets richer. This is ridiculous. There's no way. It's the best nose. It's the best nose that I have really smelled in a long time. That is the best nose I've smelled in a long time. And again, let me repeat to you guys again. This is 2024 bottle. So if you get a 2024 bottle, high chance, there's a high probability that you might get the nose that I have. You might get the nose that this is a 2024. If it says 2020, you see this right here, bottled in 2020. If it says 2023, don't buy it. If it says 2022, don't buy it. 2021, 2020, don't buy it. It has to be the year that I'm getting, right? 2024. This is ridiculous. I'm going to say, oh, man. The nose. I can smell this nose. How many ladies need an armpit deodorant like this? All the ladies. Oh, my Lord. It almost smells now. I'm starting to smell this. It almost smells now like melted marshmallow sugar. Melted marshmallow sugar. Melted marshmallow sugar. Man. That's insane. That is insane. Man, I can't even. I can't even. You know what? I can't even. I can't say anything. I can't say anything crazy about this. I gotta say this is the most insane nose. This kills the. You guys know that I said recently. I said that this has a great oak note. One of the best oak notes to date right now. One of the newest releases, right? Wild Turkey 70th. This is crazy, crazy nose, right? But that's only 8 years. That's only 8 years. Also, the larceny, the recent larceny, the newest one. It's a crazy nose, but it has fruit. I find citrus in this, but it's not like a regular citrus. This is ridiculous. Hit that like button if you like the stream so far. I have been literally 30 minutes in, 30 minutes in. $10 super chat from Bruce. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. By the way, anybody that likes a Four Roses OESO, you guys are sick. Anybody that likes the OESO Four Roses, the new OESO Four Roses, you guys are sick. Nasty. You guys like apple juice. That's what it is. I need to throw away the OESO. I could probably throw it away, but the point of the matter is huge on this one. Huge on this one. This is really insane. The goddamn nose on this. Woo! I think if I remember correctly, we have, in the channel. I'm going to look at the channel real quick. Al Gordon, he tried apparently 3-4 roses. There's a O. I remember correctly. Oh yeah, so I have great palate memory for some of you that do not know. So I'm going to tell you, if you like whiskey, there's a new Four Roses that came out. They're red labels. I have them inside. I don't want to bring them out. I don't want to go inside. Point of the matter is, there's OESO, which is fruity. It tastes like apple juice. It actually tastes like my favorite apple juice. If you don't know my favorite apple juice is expensive. It starts with an M, and it looks like an apple. I'm going to say this for all of you. I'm going to say this. OESK, I believe, OESK, which is the other one, because I have 3 of them, right? 3 of OESK. The only thing I don't like about that one, It has like a forest leaf taste to it. It's like if they put a danky little forest leaf in there, and it just ruined. I think that's what ruined that one. But the bacon spice is good. That's what I last remember. Four Roses, OBSF is perfect. I think the OBSF is the best one. It has a rye that makes it perfect. It's not overly attentive, that rye. But when it comes to Four Roses, OBSF to me is the best one. Because I don't like apple juice in my. I don't like apple juice whiskey. If I want Alabama whiskey, I get Alabama whiskey, and it tastes like apple. I don't want. I want Kentucky style whiskey. I shouldn't find that just apple juice in it. So OESO has that. OESK has that leaf. It's like a rotten leaf in there. Don't like it. And then the OBSF is perfect. It has a rye. It has a caramel. And I believe it has a little bit of fruits. Last I remember, OBSF has apple, but you really can't say it's like an apple bomb. OESO to me is apple and strawberries and juice. Anybody that likes OESO, they're just a cheapo. That's what it is. They're buying it because it's cheaper. Anyways, I'm not going to even show it on the stream. I'm not. You could go rewatch the stream. This is the highlight of the stream right now. And I'm going to say this. I think I drank a quarter of it so far. I think I drank a quarter of this so far. This thing is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous this thing is. I can't explain to you how good this is. This is really, really good. I've never had Elijah Craig so good in my life. I've always had these, and they were always a letdown. But this 2024, I paid $238, I believe, $238. $238. And I can confirm and say to all of you that this right here, let me see. That right here is so delicious. It is ridiculously good. What they did on here to make it 90 proof, I never thought 90 proof was going to be good. I'll be honest with all of you. By the way, I'm going to show you the back. Empty back, but you can see the color. Look at the color on this. I never thought 90 proof what they did on here with this Elijah Craig. I never thought it was good. I thought it was a waste of my time. 90 proof, I've always been a waste of my time, but now having this single barrel, just from this barrel. Now, if you ever find this barrel, you're not going to find it, but if you do find it, it's barrel number 6732. 6732, bottled 6.5, 2024. This is really, 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 really. I would pay up to $300 for that. That is really good. I would pay up to. Okay, whoa. Let's back up over here. Let's back up over here with money. Oh, we got who that? Who that? Who that? Over here. Who that with a $50 super champ? One of our super ranches. One of our great. Who that? Thank you so much. Who that over here says $50. Hi, I've been busy with wills, title, survivalship, and the next is a trust. George is still in rehab trying to get stronger for his surgery sometime in Feb. Love you all. Thank you all always for lifting me up. Who that? We always lift you up. And you know, this is your turf. This is your community. I'm going to say this, who that? I hope if George is watching, I hope he enjoys watching us. I hope he enjoys watching us, lifts him up a little bit. I'm going to try to say shout outs to George every stream. I'm going to try my best to do that. I think you know who that I have a little bit of ADD. I have so many things in my head. Who that with a $50 super champ? Thank you so much. So who dat? Here we go. I'm gonna say this. Who dat? Elijah Craig 18. Is this for you? Is this something for you? Eventually, when you finally want to start drinking again, you should definitely try to get yourself one of these. Top price you should pay for this one. Okay, $300. I'm gonna say this, but it has to be 2024. It has to say 2024. Okay, 2024. The tops you should pay for this one is $300. Now let me explain to you guys why this is worth $300, and let me explain to you very, very clearly. Very clearly this one. Shout outs to who dat. Shout outs to who dat with the $50 super chat. Okay, let me explain to you something. I never liked these Elijah Craigs. I took a risk. I said, you know what? Eventually, we're gonna have to play the lotto a couple times. I basically played the lotto for the 10,000th time. It's basically what I feel like when I bought this one yesterday. I said I'm gonna give it a risk. If I like it, that's gonna be a bomb. That's gonna be a lottery ticket. If I like it, it's gonna be great. Let me explain to you. On this, when I first bought it, I said all the negative things possible about this. I've always thought that this 18 was trash. I've always thought that this 18 was not worth my time. At the end of the day, how much we're paying for this Elijah Craig? I'm paying for these Elijah Craigs. I'm paying about $100. $89.99 for these barrel strings, right? These are $125. Why the hell would I buy this? 200 and some dollars. Over here, another one. This one's 120 proof and full of flavor. Barrel proof. Why would I buy myself a 90 proof, my bad. Why would I buy myself a 90 proof whiskey that's aged for 18? Just because it's aged for 18? In my head, I said, here it is, who dat? In my head, shout out to my wrenches in the chat room, okay? Hear this. I said, you know what? We gotta give some chances. We gotta give some chances, okay? We can't just officially just say, you know what? I've had it so many times, forget about it. Let me give it another chance. Now let me say this. I did give another chance to a certain bottle. Who dat? Let me explain to you. There's a bottle that I give a second chance to. I think some of you know. Let me bring it out. Okay, I have a bottle that I gave a second chance to recently. And it was the best second chance I've ever given. Let me put it on here. Let me see if I put it on here. You ready? Here we go, who dat? I gave a second chance to a bottle. And the bottle was, this is the bottle that I gave a second chance to. Black at that. I gave the chance to this bottle. I've never liked the bottle. I've always said it was garbage. I always said it was trash. This is a big willet. I always said it was trash. I've always said it was bad. Let me say this. That bottle has, it's just really good now. The bottle you see right there is a Willet pot still. Willet pot still. That's a big boy. 1.75. I paid $100 for that. $110. Why did I pay $110? Because I wanted to give the distillery a second chance. I wanted to give them a third chance. As a matter of fact, how many bottles did I have of the still pots? I had a total of I went through six bottles, and I went in a total of like 3 different batches. Okay, so this one here that you see is 2023, which means if you have a 2024 Willet, let me say this again. If you have a 2024 Willet, buy it. You'll like it. They have done a hell of a thing with their, I just don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but they've done a hell of a thing. By the way, let's do some Great bottle. Huge. But again, let me say that I gave a second chance to that one, right? No, not a second chance. I gave it like a third chance to that one. And I actually bought the big one. I was ballsy. I was ballsy and I bought the big one. So why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about this? Well, let's just say this, okay? Distilleries have to figure out how to make money. Eventually, if they see online and if they see that, people are not buying it, if they notice that it's not a good product, they have to change something eventually, right? They have to change something eventually. And at the end of the day, maybe the previous bottles that I've had were just what it is. Were just bad. That's all it is. They were just bad. I don't know how much I can say about this, how great this is, but if you could say, we almost drank a quarter of it. I'm super happy, that I bought this for a lot of you. And hopefully I give you a little bit of a light to say what it tastes like. Let me drink it one more time, give you a final review of this one. It's so good, man. Final review of this one. I'm finding a little bit of a different note. Maybe because my saliva is popping out. This over here. Ooh, this over here, man. The one thing that really stands out is that oak note. The oak note is throughout the whole palate. There's a little bit of citrus, a little tiny bit of citrus that makes my mouth water. That's what makes this about just ridiculous. Oak note on here is throughout the finish, all smooth and nice, and then on finish it just clings on to your tongue. It clings onto your throat. It clings onto your teeth. It's oily. It's very oily. I can't explain to you how oily this is unless you have it. This is a 2024 edition Elijah Craig single barrel, and I can say this has everything. A little bit of leather, a lot of wood, a little bit of tobacco note on here that I'm tasting, This literally has everything. And you know what? The one thing it's missing, I don't think it's missing anything. Some of you out there are probably like, it's missing proof. It's not missing proof. As a matter of fact, they perfected this. It's not missing proof. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I could keep on drinking it. If this was 120-something proof or 130 proof or even 110 proof, I wouldn't have refilled myself so many times. This is 90 proof. You see right here, 90 proof. This is 90 proof right here, right on my finger. 90 proof. Oh, my finger looks like I went to the salon. No, I didn't. I don't go to the salon. Point of matter is, it's 90 proof and perfect. This is really good. So final judgment on this bottle. Final verdict on this bottle. Final say of this bottle. That's a heck of a bottle, let me tell you that right now. That's a straight shooter. That's a straight shooter out here. If you buy this bottle, you can blame me if you don't like it. I can guarantee you will like it. Don't buy this bottle thinking that it's going to be high proof, strong. This is very oily, full of wood. You're going to get a good amount of almost super ripe, little bit of ripe. Remember, ripe, almost like a, what is it, clementine? Somebody said clementine orange. It's like a little citrus. Vanilla is very tuned down, which is perfect because it's not super sweet. This is, I'm going to say right now, for this single barrel right now, it's a masterpiece. I'm so sorry to say, if anybody has a 2022 edition Elijah Craig, I'm sorry to say you probably have trash If you have a 2020 Elijah Craig, you're trash. You got another trash bag. If you have a 2019 Elijah Craig, you probably got a third trash bag. What else do I have to say? Elijah Craig Bourbon Whiskey. The masterpiece coming out of Heaven Hill. They finally figure out what to do with this. It has everything I want, and it's low proof, and it's perfect. I'm going to say this ahead of time for a lot of you. If you find this, pay the piper. It's really good. But the one thing you need to focus on if you're buying this darn bottle, one thing you need to focus on if you're buying this darn bottle, okay? One thing you need to focus on, make sure it's a 2024. If it's not a 2024, most likely high chance. If you find one that's not 2024, it's a 2020, probably straight Dookie. But this one over here, fantastic. Let me give you a run around of the bottle. Look at the juice. It's just so dark. I like the top, right? All right, let's put this over here. Now, I did bring a couple other bottles out here just in case. But before anything, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to do some steak. Yeah. I'm going to barbecue some steak. I know you guys didn't figure that one out yet. I'm going to barbecue some steak. I seasoned my steak, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. I use A1 sauce. I use Worcestershire sauce. I use olive oil. And I also use the main ingredients in here is Montreal steak seasoning. Montreal, who that? Montreal. I put this. I got home like at 2 o'clock. I put it in the refrigerator. So it has a total of, let me see. It has a total of, give or take 3 hours. Okay, it has about 3 hours. 3 hours seasoned. And if you guys are blind or cockeyed, I don't know how many of you cockeyed. If you're cockeyed or you got one eye, here you go. I'm going to put it close. Real close. Look at this. Real close. Beautiful, isn't it? Looks gorgeous. Before I say it looks gorgeous, I'm blown away. By this son of a gun 18-year whiskey. I'm blown away. Blown away. I'm blown away. Shout out to who that? I'm blown away. I'm going to put another light on here. Is it getting too dark? Wrenches, you tell me when it gets dark, okay? Let me know when it's get dark, put a double light. I know some of you are blind. If you guys are blind and not wearing your glasses, put your glasses on. My wrenches, I need your wrenches. Any stream that I do, you guys tell me to put the light. You tell me to put the light, I put the light on. Okay, I got a total of 3 lights out here that I can put on. The point of the matter is, this is probably the best right now, currently, in 2025. In 2025, that might be one of the most ridiculous bottles. It is insane. Here we go. I'm going to say this over here. Joe Waters. Okay, so again, before I give you guys a full rundown, let me do this. Let's do this. We're going to go in raw. That's what I told her. We're going to go in raw. Okay, here we go. We're going to go over here. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay. Shout out to George. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay. Shout out to George. Okay, we're going to do a little. I'm doing this for you guys. We're going to do a little battle. Okay. We're going to do a little battle. Now, for some of you that are thinking I'm going to put the 14, I was going to drink this one first. Tin Cup 14. I was going to put it up against this one. As a matter of fact, I put this on the stream because I was planning on drinking this first. And then I was planning on drinking Elijah Craig. But I can't put this on the stream right now, right? I mean, This is a has-been right now. This is really good, but this is a has-been right now. We're going to put this in the back. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to put Elijah Craig with? Oof, that's hard. That's hard. What am I going to put Elijah Craig with? That's hard. That's hard, she said. That's what she said. She said, that's hard. I said, yes, yes. You know it. Point of the matter is, there's two options that I have here. Okay? Initially, I brought two bottles out because I thought, before I popped this open, I thought this was going to have a lot of oak. I wouldn't be putting this up against a Knob Creek 18. I would put it up against something that has a lot of oak, a ton of oak that you guys can get. So there was two options. And the two options were, first off, one of the options was IW Harbor 15. IW Harbor 15, okay? Only thing is that this one actually has a little bit of fruit note on here. A little bit of fruit note. I remember last time I had this one had a little bit of fruit note. Little Fruit of the Loom action going. So maybe I might not put that one. And it was a brand new Evan Williams that had a lot of oak. Now this is a brand new one. This is a 2024. The 2023 doesn't have the oak that this one has. And it's 90 proof. So I told myself, I said, wait a minute, this is a great idea. You're genius. I said, you're genius. I was talking to myself. You're genius. I told myself, how about I do this? If I end up liking this bottle, which I didn't think I was going to like it. I was ready to tell you guys that this is a has-been. I was ready to tell you guys Elijah Craig 18 was going to be a has-been. But since that didn't happen, I had a backup plan. And the backup plan is to put a cheap bottle up against Elijah Craig. Yes, yes. I'm going to be putting a cheap bottle up against Elijah Craig right now live. And if you want to know about this, you can go buy it yourself. But it has a lot of oak. This is an American Hero Edition Blue Label Evan Williams. This is very unique because our American veterans chose this. They made it happen. But on this year, well, not this year, but last year, 2024, there's two bottles that I have, the 2023 and the 2024. This one's the one that has a lot of oak. Now, the reason why I'm putting it up against, obviously, the 18 is because this one has a lot of oak. And since I thought this was going to lose, I said, you know what, might as well put the Evan Williams small batch because it has a lot of oak. So, right now, before I start cooking, we have $65 on the stream. Shout out to the $65 and shout out to George and who that? Bruce. I see you, Bruce. Let's pour this up. Let's pour this up in the other glass. You guys let me know when I need to put the light on, okay? I'll put the light on for you guys. Craig is so good. Elijah Craig is so good. I don't have to pour myself some more. I don't think I've ever poured so much of one whiskey. This is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever poured myself so much of one whiskey. Last time I poured myself so much of one whiskey, I think it was recently. It was, what was it? I think it was Larceny Barrel Proof. Okay, so we're gonna put both of these. We're gonna put both of these on the ringer. We're gonna put both of these on the ringer. So we have the 18, and we have this son of a gun. Who's gonna win? Now, mind you, I'm gonna put the price in my head. I'll put the price in my head, obviously. I'm gonna calculate the price in my head if it's worth it. I'm gonna price in the nose. I'm gonna price in the palate. I'm gonna price in everything for all of you. So Joe Waters, I know Joe Waters wants to go out right now to go buy this bottle. Chill out. Let me do this one first. Maybe it puts me back to reality, and that's good. Okay, so first off, We could tell that this one's super. It's like water. Holy Lord. You put a little tadpole in there. Look at this. This is like a water. This is water, my man. This is water. Holy Lord. Look at this. This is water. Anyways, before saying, look at God dang. You can put a little tadpole in there. This is water, water. Wow. Super clear. Oh, look at that. The difference. Super clear. The 18 Elijah. Oh my Lord. This actually looks like my piss. When I piss, it's super dark. Like this. Look at this. Holy Lord. This looks like apple juice. The strongest apple juice. Well, this is real. This is look at the difference. Wow, man. Wow. Shout out to who that, shout out to who that, shout out to George, shout out to Bruce. Okay, so let me nose this one out. I remember how this smells like. Let me nose this one out. This this one's very similar to 18. That's very odd. Strong amount of oak. And it has just vanilla. That's all I have. Vanilla and oak. Let me nose this one again. This is really nice. Both of these are 90 proof. So here we go, the price. $36.99, $36.99. American Hero Edition. That means all the American veterans put together this beautiful batch. Let me nose this up. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. That's a good amount of wood. Vanilla, but I get wood, vanilla, creaminess of that vanilla. And I'm gonna say, I think the wood on here just takes over too much of that vanilla. But here we go. Let's try it out. So we're battling a cheapie. We're putting a cheapie on here. Very hard to find right now against Elijah Craig. Against Elijah Craig 18. Let's drink this up. This is nice. This is really nice. This is really nice. A little bit of that's really nice. A little bit of brown sugar, oak flowing through. The oak is really there. Brown sugar, oak is really there. Wow, for a cheapie coming out of that $200-some bottle for a cheapie. That Evan Willis 1783 small batch American Hero is putting that Elijah Craig for a run for his money. Oak. Vanilla now. I'm getting vanilla. Okay, here we go. Let's go again. By the way, we're not putting any water on here. No water on here because they're already 90 proof. How much more lower you want to go? You want to go to zero? You want to go to zero? That's super nice. The caramel is just flowing through. It's not thick. It's not thin. It's perfect. The caramel's amazing. The brown sugars was really turning up that vanilla oak note on here is nice. I get a little bit of almost like a tad bit of like a cinnamon. But it's not even a lot of cinnamon. It's just a little faint little thing. This is really nice. After coming out of Elijah Craig, I'm starting to rethink Elijah Craig. Is it really worth it? I'm starting to rethink. Wait a minute, maybe. Did I just put myself back to those moments and I'm regretting this bottle? Oof, how the hell? A $40 bottle is going to stand up to this son of a gun. Ain't no way, my man. And I think there is a way. Holy Lord, wait. Before you guys buy the Elijah Craig 18, holy Lord. Wait a minute, let's drink this up. Everything is so thin. Only bad thing about this is everything's so thin. It's all there. It's all beautiful. It's all nice. The oak note on here is what takes this to another level. This is the only batch out of the batches that I've had at American Hero. 2024 edition, right? This is 2024. Remember clearly, if you like oak, 2024. If you like vanilla, you get the 2023. This one's the only one that I can say right now is for the prize. By the way, let me know if I need to put in another lot. Some of you, you know what? I think I need to put in another lot. I don't think you guys are telling me that I need another lot. So here we go. I'm going to put that in a lot. Let me put in another lot. Only issue about this, matter of fact, there's no issue about this. It's a good bottle. It's a really good bottle. There's no issue about it. There's literally no issue. Again, there's no age statement, obviously. This is really, really outstanding. Really, really outstanding. That's a really good bottle. But when I say but, this is a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. When I say but, it's a big thing. It's very, very thin. It's thin and light. Thin and light. And what does that mean? That means you could get almost, if it's thin and light, you could get a little bit of that. You could get a little bit of that, how can I say it, short finish. You can get a little bit of that Kentucky hug. If it's thin and light, you can get a little bit of that ethanol straight on your chest. You get a little bit of hair on your chest too, ladies. If you got hairy nipples, it's because you're probably drinking too much whiskey. Stop drinking so much whiskey. And then what else? And then we can say maybe we can say that just because it's so light, we can say that maybe it's not going to stand up to the 18. It's just so light, but it has all the flavors. This really is a banger. By the way, this is a 1.75, 90, 2024 edition. Really, really good. Why did I put this one up against the Elijah Craig instead of putting an expensive rare bottle? Why did I put I.W. Harper? Because I.W. Harper has a little bit of fruity note. It has a fruity note. It has a lot of wood. It has a lot of wood like Home Depot wood. But it has a little fruity note. I don't want to put a fruity whiskey on here with the Elijah Craig. I wanted to start off, and I wanted to put a cheaper whiskey. Anyways, point of the matter is, we had this one, very, very nice. And now, I'm going to go to Elijah Craig. Man, this Elijah Craig. Shit. I like that name, Elijah. I like that name, Elijah. Have I fell in love with this bottle? Well, we'll see. Here we go. Let me nose this one. Jesus Christ, dude. The nose is immaculate. The nose is immaculate. The nose is literally immaculate. This is the perfect. God. It's only 90 proof. The nose is ridiculous. Sweet corn. Sweet corn. Strong oak. Almost perfect vanilla. This is like the vanilla that comes out of let me see, Baby Ruth. We're not gonna say Baby Ruth. Vanilla that comes out of Baby Ruth. Yeah, this is a vanilla that comes out of Baby Ruth. This is a vanilla that comes out of Baby Ruth, and then I got a little bit of leather. I'm starting to smell a little bit of leather on here. This is worth every penny. I'm going to say this right now. This is worth every penny, man. This is worth every penny. This is just the nose. The nose is making me, you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? I gotta. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's take it. Let's take it. Okay, so this one, there's no way that thing is gonna beat that. Wait a minute. We gotta give this stream a run for its money. I.W. Harper. Maybe I should put the W. Harper. Try to beat the Elijah Craig. I was gonna put this one, but now that I'm thinking about it, this one doesn't have that oak note. That strong oak note is very, very tuned down. Matter of fact, I think Evan Williams might have a strong oak note. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this one. Look, I gotta make this competitive for this son of a gun. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the I.W. Harper now because I know that Evan Williams, there's no way it's gonna win. It's like a gangbang out here. Gang wars. Let's put a little bit. I.W. Harper. If you're a golfer, this is a great whiskey. If you like cigars, this is a great whiskey also. Here we go. Let me know. Oof. I'm looking forward to this. Here we go. Let me know what's this out. Wow. Ooh. That's a sweet oak. It's super oaky. This is insane. Let's nose this one out. Wait a minute. Wait, time out. Let me see. Hey, wait. Let me see. No. The nose on the 18. The nose on the 18 is ridiculous, man. Holy Lord. It's like 9 a day. It's like going to a movie theater and going to like a Cine Bistro compared to the regular public movie theater. I haven't got to movies in a long time. Maybe I go to it today. I got to see what movies there are. I want to get blasted. I want my ears to get blasted. Let me know this one. This is good. I have a little bit, I don't know why I have. It smells like Home Depot wood. A little bit of fruit note on here. Cinnamon on here. As a matter of fact, this is actually bothering my nose. What's the proofing on this? I forgot. Over here, proofing on this one. Here we go. Let me see. Can somebody tell me the proofing on this one? I know it's not high. I know the proofing is not high, but it doesn't say. Oh, there it is. The proofing on this one is 43. Is that what it is? 86 proof. 86 proof. Sheesh. That's a lot. You know what it smells like? This smells like very similar to when you open a pistachio. You ever open a pistachio bag? You open up a pistachio bag, you get all that. It's like the shell hitting your nose. You ever open up a brand new pistachio bag? It smells like that with a little bit of oak. But it doesn't have fruit. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out before we go to Elijah Craig 18. This right here, I'm going to say this ahead of time. There's no way that it could beat the Elijah Craig 18. There's no way it could beat the Elijah Craig 18. As a matter of fact, I think now that I'm tasting this, I don't even want to drink it anymore. It has a little bit of fruit note with oak. A little bit of fruit note with oak, and you know what? I'm not very fancy. I'm not very fancy of having a fruit note right now in my palate. But it has a lot of oak. Oak on here isn't as rich as you might think just because it's 15 years. Right now, after having those other ones, I'm actually going to say you have to, I think for this one, you have to have other whiskeys or no whiskeys before you're drinking this. Right now, I'm going to say IW Harper. I'm going to give you another shot one time. I'm going to give you another shot one time, but one time is all I'm going to give you. Here we go. Also, it's very light. It's a good bottle. It's a good bottle. It's a good bottle. I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness on here. A little bit of nuttiness on here. A large amount of oak. The oak is almost very in your face. It's ruining my sip right now. The oak. The fruit note is what I do not like right now. Currently, after having those two. A little bit of cinnamon, but the oak note is really what's going on with this. I like this a lot. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I like it a lot, but after coming out of those two, this right now is insuperior. This is like how can I explain it to you? What does this remind me of? This is like you bought an elephant ear. You know what? You guys know what an elephant ear? If you're in Miami or if you're in Florida, you know what an elephant ear is. It's like buying an elephant ear and they don't put enough powder in the elephant ear. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, thank you. But you're shy. You don't want to ask for more powder. And then the elephant ear hits the floor. But you're still going to eat it. That's what it reminds me of. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to take this son of a gun out of the way. And we're going to focus on this one. I think this Elijah Craig is about to kill it with both of those bottles. After I drink this, I'm going to tell you if this is a buy. Earlier, I didn't officially tell you, but now I'm going to tell you if it's a complete buy. I just had two good bottles that I could say that are very similar in oak and strong in oak. I can't put a Knob Creek. I want to put a Knob Creek 18 on here. I don't want to put Knob Creek 18. I also don't think that I should put the Tin Cup on here. I think those were two picks that I thought were good. I didn't want to put a 10-year whiskey. I didn't want to put a 12-year whiskey. I wanted to put something close to what this would taste like. I think I did the right thing. Okay, here we go. All of you watch, let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up on the stream. We're at $70, I believe. $70 on the stream. Shout out to the Super Chats. That's why I'm going so hard, because we're at $70. We're $30 away from 100 today. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. Please make sure to know we have 2 days left of the month. 2 days left of the month. Today and tomorrow. 2 days left. Tomorrow I have to do an amazing stream. If I don't do an amazing stream, well, guess what? All of that is just what it is. Today and tomorrow is the last days of the month. All of the money that we have gathered on Super Chats, memberships, and everything on this month literally go to next month's of February. So that's going to allow me to buy some of the foods that you guys see and some of the things that you guys want to see. And for all of you, here we go. Let's nose this one up again. That's a perfect nose. I just can't explain to you how perfect this is. Now you're probably asking, how the hell, Reaper? How the hell? Why is it not better? No way. Is it better than Elijah Craig? Elijah, you got all these Elijah Craigs. Is it better than Elijah Craig's? I'm going to say this ahead of time. On this single barrel, yes. I'm going to explain to you why it's better. I'm going to explain to you why it's better than some of these. These are my favorites. Okay, these are my favorites. They go by batches. If you have a batch of this, they're all going to taste the same. There's another batch. This is C9. This goes back to 2021, year 2021. I just picked random bottles that I have. And, well, this one is the toasted oak. By the way, this is the best. If you want a really good whiskey and Coke, have this with whiskey and Coke on ice. This is the best thing you could have. You're probably asking, okay, explain to me. Explain right now, Reaper, why is it? Why? Why is this better than those? You're paying more. You're paying $100 for those, and you're paying a crazy amount for this one. Okay, let me start by saying, first off, when you nose this wine, you don't get a strong ethanol, you don't get a strong alcohol content, you just get strictly beautiful, beautiful golden amber bourbon whiskey. All right? Those other ones sometimes are very, very sharp. First, initially, they're very, very sharp. They're high proof also. They're my favorite, but again, they're just very sharp. If your nose is not acclimated to those, you're not gonna like it. This is perfect. Strong amount of everything you want, and you don't smell no ethanol on here. Now, I'm going to drink it now, and then I'm going to compare it to both of those. Why this one is better or bad. Is there any of those that are going to beat this one? Let's see. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. Anybody who's been hating on this year, guess what? 2024, that's really, really good. It's so oily. Let me explain to you. This is a buy, 100% a buy. This is 100% a buy, 100% a buy. You gotta buy this. This is ridiculous. Unique. Beautiful. Let me explain to you why it's a buy. Strong amount of oils. My mouth is filled with oils. The oak note is just ridiculous. It's not overpowering. It's perfect. Vanilla. It's not overly sweet. It's perfect. I do get a little bit of almost like a sweet, nice tad bit of corn on here. Tobacco note is in the end, on the finish. I can taste a little bit of tobacco note. And then when you start feeling that your mouth is like, you hear my mouth? It's like popping. If you think it's because of the oak, no, it's not, because you have a little bit of citrus, almost like a wraps, a little tiny. Now, I'm going to say this. If it was higher proof, I think if it was higher proof, this single barrel would be enhanced with that citrus, and I probably wouldn't like it. Let me drink this up. That is insanely good. That's insanely good. Citrus now on the second bite. Getting on my tongue. Oak. Vanilla's not even there because the citrus just taking over. A little bit of citrus. It's not a lot of citrus. Caramel. Oak note is just taking over. And then that leather note. Oof. That leather note is what makes this really, really different. The tobacco note makes it, sweetens it up a little bit, and it makes it so unique. I don't know what to say to you guys. I've been bashing this. I've been bashing this bottle for years. They finally made it right. In 2024, they bottled a masterpiece. This is bottled in 6/5/2024. Barrel 6732. 18-year Elijah Craig. Heaven Hill did the job. This Elijah Craig is remarkable. Last time I had something so good, I can't even explain to you. From bad to good, I can't even explain. This is really good. Now, let me explain to you also another reason. If it was bad, I wouldn't be drinking so much. Look at how much I drank. I drank a good amount of this. You gotta get this one if you haven't already. Pay up to $300 for this 2024. Make sure when you go buying this bottle, ask the clerk or ask the manager to give you the bottle so you can see it. It has to say 2024, okay? You have a higher chance that your single barrel, which is the barrel that comes out of the distillery that they make this. Look at the amber, the juice. You have a higher chance that it tastes like mine. Again, single barrels will always taste a little bit different. You will have a little slight difference on your single barrel, but you have to understand, please, And I'm going to say this is going to be a big thing. This is for all of you. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button. Please, please, please. Do not drink beer. Don't drink tequila. Don't drink vodka. Don't drink Hennessy. Don't drink cognac. Don't drink anything before you have this. Do not drink a high-proof Elijah Craig. Don't drink a toasted barrel 94 proof before having this 18-year. Just don't have anything before you have this. When you have this, you're taking this out of the cabinet. You're taking your first sip. Do not have this with something. Have this by itself. Okay? Do not, I swear to God, do not have a Buffalo Trace before having this. It's going to change your palate. You're not going to find what I find. Do not have a $20 whiskey. Do not have a coffee. Do not have anything before you have this. First off, pop this bottle open. Nose it. Jesus Christ. Now it's starting to smell like oh my Lord. This is really, really good. It's starting to smell like melted marshmallow. I didn't have that before. I had it previously, but now my nose is aching. That is really, really insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I gave you enough on this stream to give you a little bit of sunlight and a little bit of shine on the whiskeys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on to cooking, okay? For all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Reaper Crew. We're number one. It is officially about 6:39. It seems on my watch. Wow, I've only been streaming for 96 minutes. We're at $70 on the stream. That's really good. Tomorrow's the last day. This is really good. That's so goddamn good. That's so good, man. Let's move this around. Okay, so is it a bar? Yes, it's a bar. 2024. That's a bar. But do not have any of the whiskeys, okay, before you have this. I could already smell the seasoning on here. Oh, man, it's insane. All right, let me flip this. Let me flip this one, too. Let me flip this one, too. There's something I have to do on here, though. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should leave the sides without no seasoning. Because this already had enough poundage by me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put the light on here. What should I do? What should I do? Should I start cooking? You know what? Let me sit down real quick. Today I was supposed to go out. Today. I don't think I'm going to go out today. I'm just fascinated with this. I'm just so fascinated by this. Let me drink this up. If I was a woman, I'd be crying right now. If I was a woman, I'd be crying right now. You know what? I don't want this to fall because I'm going to move this. I don't want this to fall. So let me just take this in. I don't want that to fall. We can put this in the meantime right here. That's what I use. I don't want that. This is such a good bottle. I don't want it to fall. Let me just take it in. And I need to get something inside. I need to get something inside. I'm going to leave you guys out here with my meat. I'm going to leave you out here with my meat. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I decided I changed my lift. I changed my lift a little bit. Okay, so look at this. You see how low this is? This just came out. This is how good it is. When it's not good, I don't drink all of it, right? This is literally one of the best, right? This is C924 Larceny. You see how low it is? I think I'm the only one in America. I'm the only one in America that has ever popped this open and drank it this low. I'm the only one in America that has ever drank the Wild Turkey 70th anniversary also so fast. But I'm the only one in America that hasn't drank this one all the way. There's a lot of you that have. So we popped this one open yesterday. And let me just explain to you these three balls and why I brought them out. Okay? We're going to be cooking soon. But I want to give you some content because, well, you guys are saying super chat. Shout outs to Who Dat. Shout outs to George. Prayers to George. And also Bruce Wayne. Yes, our Batman in the chat room. Our Batman in the chat room. Remember, when you send super chats, I give a huge shout outs throughout the stream. This is Elijah Craig. Okay, so let's back up and let's give a shout out to Grill Mates. Grill Mates. They're the reason why we have a good seasoning, salt, pepper, a little bit of everything on here. If you don't buy this one, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta get yourself one of these Grill Mates. Olive oil Grill Mates is fine, but you can add some more to it. You guys already know I use A1 steak sauce, and I also use Worcestershire olive oil. And anyways, we're gonna do our thing like that. But before we do anything, we had this yesterday. I wasn't impressed, right? But after having Elijah Craig, maybe I might be impressed. You never know. Maybe I might be impressed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going anywhere today. For anybody wondering if I'm going out, I don't plan on going out today. This is the reason why I'm not going out today, because it's just so good, man. I love it. Anyways, Old Forester. Let me go inside real quick. Let me do something real quick. Oh, this is this one. Okay, here we go. Let me know this is one. That's like no. That's like the opposite of what I just. Brown sugar. That brown sugar over here is. Woo. Old Forester. Brown sugar. Oak. Brown sugar and oak. That's literally all I'm getting right now on this Old Forester 10-year. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This got to be the worst waste of money I've ever spent. I'll be honest with all of you. This is probably the worst money I've ever spent. No. That's not the worst. Wait. That's not the worst. The worst recently has been the Four Roses. I bought all three of the Four Roses. OESO Four Roses, horrendous. Apple juice. I don't like apple juice in my whiskey. OESK, I believe is the other one. Four Roses, recently Red Label, another waste of money. OBSF, really, really good. This one over here, I'm starting to look like a waste of money. I paid $120 for this one. Old Forester, 10-year, $120. Let's drink this up. Oh, no. No. Okay, I'm going to make some room out here. I'm not going to use this anymore, so I'm going to just take this in. I'm going to take this in. Montreal steak seasoning. You saw. I'm going to take it in. Let's move some stuff. Let's move some stuff here. And I'm also going to take in, what am I going to take in? Evan Willis. I'll take it. No, wait, whoa. I'm not going to take it. I'll take it into I.W. Harper. Okay, here we go. Enough of the shenanigans. Let's start cooking. I need to cook. I hope you guys are really enjoying the stream. Anyways, let me drink it. Oh, God, let me drink it some more time. That bottle's not worth it. That bottle's not worth it. That bottle's not worth it. If I could take it back, I would. I don't ever take back bottles. I think that might be the last time I'm going to show it on the stream. I'm not going to show this on the stream anymore. This might be the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye to the Old Forester. 10-year. I don't want to influence anybody out here to buy this. Okay, let me say this. I don't want to influence anybody to buy this. I think I'm never going to show this again. So, you know what? We're going to start by just not showing it. I'm embarrassed. It's embarrassing. I don't want to show bottles that are just not good. You guys see me watching. You guys see me drinking some of these whiskeys, and then you want to buy them. I don't want to inspire you to get bad bottles. Now, I do want to inspire you. I do want to inspire you to get good beer. Orion. Okinawa from Japan, the draft. If you ever find this Japanese beer, get it. Have some sushi with that. That's really good. But I don't want to inspire anybody on here to buy a whiskey because of me. So that's why I took it off. I don't want to put it on the stream anymore. It's not worth putting. I'm never going to put it on the stream. I'm going to say that right now. This is better. I'm sorry to say. I'll buy 3 of these over buying another bottle of the Old Forester. Okay. Before we do anything here, I think I want to throw this away. But I'm not going to throw it away because you guys are watching. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This is my favorite larceny. Do I want to drink it? I do. But there's a time and place to drink this. I don't think there's a time and place to have this. We've been having low proof whiskey on the stream, and this is just really, really good. 2024. If you guys don't buy them, I'm going to say this right now. Let me say this ahead of time. If you're officially in Florida and you don't buy your Elijah Craig 18 because it's $200, the Reaper's officially going to buy them. So, I'm going to give you guys a heads just ahead of time. You better buy this now because I will buy it. Anyways, put this over here. I said it, and that's what it is. I said it, and that's what it is. You heard it here first. I'm gonna buy them. 2024. I'm gonna buy them. So you better be very, very quick with your. You better be getting in your car. You better be very quick. And if you don't believe me, you're gonna see. You'll see tomorrow. Anyways, let's start cooking. Let's start cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Elijah Craig. Let's start cooking. And for all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Do me a favor. I want to make sure you guys know we're $30 away. We are $30 away. We're $30 away from putting music. $30 away. How do I do this? We're $30 away. $30 away. Here we go. We're $30 away. I'm going to set a little goal. Let me set a little goal. Let me set a little goal here. How do I do this? How do I set the goal here? Wait a minute. Here we go. $30 away. $30 away. Let me set the goal over here. Let me set the goal over here. We're $30 away. Here we go. There we go. I put a goal in the chat room. Here we go. Are we going to get there? I put a goal in the chat room. Are we going to get there? We'll see. Turn on by the Elijah Craig. There's up. Damn, that Elijah Craig's good. Shoo. Here we go. Let's start cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time. You guys are watching right now. You guys know what time it is. It's finally time to start cooking. It's time to start cooking. Some of your favorite parts of the stream is just about to happen right now. Here we go. We're going to start cooking. Before we start cooking, I just want to let you guys know this is a live stream. I hope you're enjoying this live stream. We gotta get this high. We gotta get that amber going. Let's put this a little bit lower. We gotta get that amber. Let's get that amber going. A little bit of amber going here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We got a little bit of amber going. Well, let me clean the tap. We're gonna get a little bit of amber. By the way, I put a goal in the chat room. Goal in the chat room. Goal in the chat room for me to line up some music. Hit that like button if you haven't already. For me to line up some music. We're $30 away. $30 away. Here we go. It's getting nice and hot. I want it to get really, really hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this on here. Ooh, do I drink that high proof? Do I drink that high proof larceny? It shouldn't be right for me to drink this. It shouldn't be right for me to drink this larceny right now. I just had a low proof whiskey. You know what? I'm gonna stick with a low proof. I'm gonna stick with that Elijah Craig. Let's stick with that Elijah Craig, baby. That Elijah Craig is so good, man. That Elijah Craig is so good. I'm about to have another lick of this. Yeah, here we go. It should be getting hot. Let me see how hot it is. It's pretty hot. Should be good enough to put the steak on here. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to go to ASMR. Now, I'm drinking 18-year bourbon whiskey, Elijah Craig from Heaven Hill. This is really, really good. Let me nose this one out again. Shh. That nose is insane. That nose is insane. Holy Lord, that nose is insane. Real good. Here we go. Let's put the perfect, I think it's over here, the perfect. Can you guys see? It's good, right? Good view. Ah, dang, whiskey is so good. All right, good view. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna put this on the grill. You guys ready? Let's put this on the grill. You know what? I'm gonna turn off that goal. It's wrong with me. If I want to put music, I'll put music. How do I turn off this goal? Let me see. I'm just gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn off that goal. Here we go. Let me just remove it. Remove it, and let me do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start doing this. Here we go. Let's put this on here. beautiful. It smells amazing. Matter of fact, so it smells so good. I'm gonna try to put this on here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's put that on there. Let's let it sizzle. Let's let it sizzle. Can you guys see? Let's let it sizzle. We're only $30 away from playing music. $30 away from playing music. I want to put some. Ooh, that's good. Okay, here we go. Let me let you know. I don't like to put grill lines. Grill lines used to be beautiful, but the problem is with grill lines, they give it a bitterness. They give it a bitterness to the steak. All the grill lines is, if you ever see grill lines, it's because you're burning some of the paprika. Sometimes there's brown sugar in your seasoning, and sometimes just what it is, it burns some of those sweet flavors. So I don't like having grill lines very often. Put it over here. Also, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a little bit thicker piece. I'm going to make sure to try to do the sides, okay? So for all of you, this is it's getting good, right? We gotta bring up the temperature. I open up the vent just now to bring up the temperature a little bit. Let's drink this up. Elijah Craig 18. Remarkable. 2024. Remarkable. 2024. Remarkable. Remarkable. Oof. Beautiful. 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 Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something real quick. Where's the fat? You see this? This is a fat. We're gonna put this. Where's the fat on this one? Fat is, where is it? It's right here. All right, let's put it right here. Boom, let's put the fat over here. Boom, let's put this over here. The fat on this one, it should be over here, right? I think it's over here. No, it's over here. All right. Oops. The fat is here on this side. All right, good. Put this over here for now. The fat is on this side. All right, let me focus on this real quick. It's going to be very hard to do. I got to stack them up, and I got to put the fat on here. Boom. Gotta get a good grip. Here we go. Let's get that fat going. Oof, my hand is burning. Beautiful, but we're not done. We gotta get that side, and then we're gonna get the other side. Let's get the other side. Get the other side going. Good, that's good. Remember, these you have to do it like this. All right, so this is good. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This is good. So worked on the fat. Look at the fat. Worked on the fat. It was really, really wide. Look at this, and it's good. All right, we're gonna put this over here. This one need a little bit of work on here. No problem. No problem. Work on that. I'll work on that one. Wait a minute. Oh, you're gonna work. Let me just check this one. This one's good on this side, but this side needs some work. All right, so we're gonna put it like this. It's good. That's good. All right, good. All right. Fan over here is nice. Nice on the side too. All right. So we're going to put that over here. Okay, we got this going. We got this going, right? Now, to perfect this, To perfect this, let me show you what I'm going to do. To perfect this, we got to add the main thing on here, huh? We're going to make sure the inside gets nice. So, I'm going to keep that open like that. It's good. So to get it perfect, let's back up a little bit. To get it perfect, we had to put a little butter. Let me get a little butter. Man, this whiskey's good. What is this one? Let me see what whiskey this is. Oh, this is a good one. What is this? No idea what that is. I think I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep early. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do a larceny. I'm gonna eat, have dessert, take a shower, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, put some Zahor fragrance on, and I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up at 4 a.m. Because man, that's strong. Ooh, that is strong. All right, now that we have that here, what side do I want to do? I do this side. What side do I want to? Oof. These are all good sides. While I'm doing that side, I can put this on here, huh? Can you guys see what I'm doing? That's good. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Beautiful. Y'all can see what I'm doing. That's good. Oof. Look at that. Oof. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oof. Did it on purpose. All right, that's good. Amazing. Look at that. All right, so that's good. Ooh, I got to burn this side up. Look at that. Look at that. Saw that? You saw that, didn't you? By the way, this is not, it's not pristine. The other ones are good, okay? You saw that. All right. Ooh, this one's hot. This one's hot, boy. Ooh, this is hot, boy. Let's turn this up. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. This is ASMR. We're gonna put this one over here. We're gonna dump the rest of the butter on there. Let's wait before I dump the rest of the butter. I dump the rest of the butter. Oof, my hands are boiling. Oof. Ah! I'm burning off my hands. This is done. Oh, this one too. Beautiful. This one's also, ooh, look, it's leaking. It's leaking. Whoa, no leaking anymore, baby. Here we go, it's leaking. Sheesh. I should just dump the rest of this butter on here. You know what? This doesn't have the color that I want. It's okay. It's all right. It doesn't have the color I want, but I'm gonna make it seem. Ooh, it's just so good. The smell out here. Now I'm gonna probably have that one tomorrow. I'm working on that one a little bit. The other ones are, the ones that you saw right there in the back are medium rare. Medium rare. The ones you saw me work on medium rare, this is going to be a little more medium. That's good for tomorrow. I can make a burrito. I can make a burrito with this one. I can make a burrito with this one. That's the point. All right. A little bit of butter. There's unsalted butter, unsalted butter, unsalted butter. All right, I use up all the butter. I'm not playing around. I use up all the butter. Well, you want to see Warmer Flame? Here we go. Warmer Flame. You guys want to see Warmer Flame? Here we go. That's enough. That's enough. Enough of the showboating. Enough of the showboating. Okay. Closes up. Closes up all the way. Make sure it's all closed. That's how you turn off. Suffocate your charcoals. That's how you turn it off. Let's back up a little bit. On the street, nobody wants to hear music. You guys know I play that funky beat. You guys know I play that funky beat. So I know some of you guys, it's Thursday, you guys are like, man, I can't wait for tomorrow, then you can play that funky beat. I get it. Okay. All right. Play that funky beat. All right, let me just show you. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put on a light. Bundle light, bundle light. Bundle light. That's a commercial. Let me show you. Come on, dog. If you get too many grill lines, it just looks beautiful, but it doesn't taste good. Don't get grill lines. It's so juicy. Oof. Oof, so juicy. Hey Jim, let me start by saying, on the stream I was planning on making filet mignon. Let me start by saying, I was planning on making filet mignon. I saw a good price on these steaks. I think somebody messed up. I jumped on it. You guys know I'm all about good price. I think it messed up on the price. I posted it up on those members only content. Alright? These steaks are gonna be amazing. Medium rare, medium rare, medium, right here. This should be. Yeah, medium rare. Ooh, look at that, medium rare, oof. Dang. Medium rare, and medium. I'm gonna have medium tomorrow. I'm gonna use that for a burrito tomorrow, probably. The point of the matter is, you guys know what time it is on the stream. We made about $70 on the stream. $70 on this stream. We're saying, how do you guys like it? How does it look? It looks beautiful. Does it look beautiful? I'm gonna show you. It's juicy. Look at the juices falling off. It's juicy as hell. I can't wait to have this. I'm just blown away by just looking. I'm gonna lick my fingers. I'm blown away by just looking at it. Alright. I'm blown away by just looking at it. This is what you call New York strip. Top sirloin. I'm gonna show you the middle one. Again, don't use too many. Oh man. All the grill lines. If you start doing grill lines, it's dripping. If you start doing some grill lines, it gets bitter. Don't do too many grill lines. Just because it looks beautiful doesn't mean it's good. Unless you like that bitterness. If you like that bitterness, go for it. I'm actually drinking this one right now. Right now I'm drinking Larceny. For all of you watching on this stream, you literally saw me destroy. This is a quarter down because we just drank it on the stream. This is really outstanding. 2024 single barrel Elijah Craig 18. You gotta get this one if you haven't already. $200. Is it worth more? Personally, you know what? The hype right now in the whiskey community is all about getting high proof bourbon whiskey. Only issue is When the sheep goes one way, I go another way. That's just what it is. When the herd goes that way, I go the other way. And this year, we can say we had one of the best bourbon whiskeys in the planet. This is from year 2024. If you do buy one, make sure it's 2024. If it's 2025, even better. Elijah Craig, 18. I'm going to take back all the bad things that I said about it. All the other years that I've had it were horrible. But they did something good about this. It's excellent. Fantastic. 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20. I recommend this for all of you that are, even the rookies will like this. Rookies, enthusiasts, all the people that collect, this is really one of fantastic. By the way, we're going to drink and run one here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream right now. You guys know what time it is. We're going to end the stream right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody for tuning in. I give you guys 154 minutes on the stream. 154 minutes on the stream. And I hope you all had a blast. I hope you all had a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Who Dat? Shout out to Who Dat? Shout out to Bruce Wayne. Also, shout out to the chat room, April O'Neil, Farm Kitty, Joe Waters, Al Gordon, Edgar Romeo. Also, we had Cornish Bosh, one of our members in the chat room, Jay Wood in the chat room, all our members, Tom Nance in the chat room. All of you comment down below. April, I see you, April. April, I see you, April. Comment down below. Oh, man. I'm going to eat this up. I'm going to eat it with some salad. Look at it. You see how it's dipping? Oh, man. Oof. Look at it. It's leaking. Leaking. That's what she said. It's leaking. That's what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the stream right now. Shout-outs to the USA. Shout-outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Navy. And shout-outs to the U.S. Space Force. Shout-outs to the U.S. Space Force. The bell ends over there in the moon. Shout-outs to the Space Force. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this right now. This is a hell of a stream. A hell of a stream on the Thursday. This is a hell of a stream. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this stream. You guys are amazing. At the end of the day, you know what? I gotta eat something good. And at the end of the day, I just want to eat something real good. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. I gotta eat something real good, baby. I gotta eat something real good. Can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the stream right now. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all of you. She says, I'm leaking. Well, I'm leaking, baby. My meat is leaking. This is real stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is. Who's going to be the last in the chat room when I say shout out to all of you? Comment in the chat room. I'll give you a shout out if I see you. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Shout out to all of you. Who's going to be the last when I see in the chat room? There you go. Last one I see in the chat room is April O'Neil. My meat is leaking. That's what she said. I see you. I'll see you all soon tomorrow, Friday. Today is January 30th, 2025. And Elijah Craig in 2024 is outstanding. Get yourself one. One of the most incredible whiskeys out there that you can get. XRP. To the moon. Reaper officially signing out. See you all soon. Tomorrow, Friday. Hit that like button if you haven't. Up there or down below. And subscribe if you haven't. You guys are amazing.